function of the kidney. Okay, in this class we are discussing about the macroscopic structure of the kidney. The macroscopic structure of the kidney is divided into two parts. What are those? Cortex and medulla. Any other answers? Okay, majorly it will divide into kidney proper and renal sinus. Renal sinus. Okay, so if this is your kidney, this part and this part. Okay, this part and this part, these two are called as kidney proper. This opening or space, whatever is there that gives path to your hilum, this is called as renal sinus. Okay, your kidney proper is again divided into two parts, outer cortex and inner medulla. Okay, this is outer cortex and this is inner medulla. So the macroscopic structure of kidney gives us two important parts. The first one is kidney proper and renal sinus. Again, the kidney proper is divided into outer cortex and inner medulla. Whatever the part that will open into your hilum part, that is called as renal sinus. Okay. Coming to this picture, this part what you are seeing is the cortex part. This is called as renal cortex. Okay, and this blue lining of your renal cortex, this is called renal capsule. This is renal capsule. Okay, and this structure, this area what you are seeing here is the renal medulla. Okay, in the renal medulla we have a structure called renal pyramid. These are called as renal pyramids. And renal pyramids are 5 to 10 in number. Stop talking. And the area or space that separates your two renal pyramid, that is these areas, these are called as renal columns. Renal columns. These are also 5 to 10 in number. Okay. Next, this area, this part what you are seeing, these are called as minor calyces. These are called as minor calyces. Okay, and a small point of area, this one, this area, where your renal pyramid is joining or entering into your minor calyces part. These are called as renal papillae. Okay, that point or that small apices part is called as renal papillae. Okay, then your minor calyces will join your major calyces area. These are 2 to 3 in number. Okay, then the funnel shaped structure what you are seeing at this opening, that is your hilum part. This is the hilum. Okay, that funnel shaped area is nothing but your renal pelvis. Then later it will continue as the tubular structure, that is ureter. Okay, this is the macroscopic structure of your kidney. Is it clear? Any doubts? Okay, so the macroscopic structure gives us two important structure, kidney proper and renal sinus. The kidney proper is again divided into outer cortex and inner medulla. The outer cortex area is lined by your renal capsule. Remember, the capsule of kidney again have four different layers. Okay, in the renal medulla area we can see renal pyramids followed by renal papillae and minor calyces. The 10 to 11 number of minor calyces will join together in a larger area called major calyces, which are only 2 to 3 in number. Later, the major calyces will open into your renal pelvis, that the renal pelvis will continue as the ureter. Is it clear? Any doubts? Any doubts in this? There, last two rows, any doubts? No doubts? What about the blood supply? Blood supply of the kidney? It is done by renal artery, which is a direct branch from the abdominal aorta. Remember, your renal artery have two division or branches, anterior division and posterior division. Your anterior division will supply to three different segments, that is upper segment, middle segment and lower segment in the anterior aspect, whereas the posterior division branch will supply to the posterior surface area. Okay, and the vein, venous drainage, yeah, it's done. Renal veins will drain into your inferior vena cava. What about the nerve supply? What about the nerve supply of the kidney? Nerve supply is done by renal plexus. Okay. Nerve supply is done by renal plexus, and the nerves are derived from which segments? T10 and T12. Any other answers? L2. Okay. So for the renal plexus, the nerves are derived from T10 to L1, okay, and also from the vagus nerve. Both sympathetic and parasympathetic fibers will do the blood supply. So the nerves are derived from T10 to L1 spinal segments followed by vagus nerve. Okay. So this is all about the kidney. Any doubts?